Hey Jagger, here's a story I was thrilled to see breaking this morning because it kind of hits home personally. Today's featured story, well, it's about a trove of unseen video that could reveal the true nature of the man who would be king. Now, as you're about to see in a second, Billy Bush drops a dime on Trump with Jim Acosta, and it's all great stuff. But actually, today's story brings me back to frankly, too many nights ensconced at the old and once venerable Bel Air Bar and Grill, 622 North Sepulveda Boulevard, LACA. So we take you back to 2004. Now, right next door, 640 North Sepulveda, was Mark Burnett's production company. And those guys were rolling in a pile of money from a show called Survivor. And today's story is about what would become his next big hit. Back then, I was a creative director for 25 years at what was then a badass agency in LA, so it's a business I know inside and out. Now, in fairness, back then, we did work on one Mark Burnett show, but it was a pretty smart one.
This fall, think smarter.
If you think a protractor is a really expensive John Deere, you might not be smarter than a fifth grader.
Are you smarter than a fifth grader?
Well, I know someone who's not.
How stupid can you be?
And that's what we're going to find out in today's breaking story. We have two unique perspectives on the secret Trump tapes that are lurking in the production vaults of Mark Burnett's world-dooming follow-up to Survivor.
New York, my city, where the wheels of the global economy never stop turning. My name's Donald Trump, and I'm the largest real estate developer in New York. I own buildings all over the place, model agencies, the Miss Universe pageant, jetliners, golf courses, casinos. I've mastered the art of the deal and have turned the name Trump into the highest quality brand. And as the master, I want to pass along my knowledge to somebody else. I'm looking for the Apprentice.
Okay, as you are about to see in our great video today, Billy Bush offers his, remember him? He offers his tremendous take on the raw footage tape Trump's hopes never sees the light of day. Well, after that, I'll give you a little first-hand memory from late-night drinking with the editors and the producers who cut that abomination of a show that created a fallacy of made-for-TV success out of a failing Nepo business boy, a show that caused God-fearing men to beeline for the bar, full of angst and backstory. Hey, maybe that's how my pals survived The Apprentice.
Do you understand me? And I'm going to sue you if I have to. Do you understand me?
But first, let's check out Billy Bush with Jim Acosta as he reveals the truth behind the grab video and where the skeletons of other Trump droppings are buried. It's our featured clip du jour.
Did you hear him say anything else that of this nature that was not on the tape that you can?
No,
This was the one and only time you heard him.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
NBC put out an APB for all tapes. When this came out, it was because a contestant in a Miss Universe pageant had said, Donald Trump has said terrible things about me. And he said, I never talk like that at all. And then NBC sent out to all their divisions, look for your tapes. Now, the ones they wanted belong to Mark Burnett and are in a vault somewhere in Idaho. And those are all the outtakes from the Apprentice set. But someone at Access Hollywood said, oh, wait a minute. We have that thing from 11 years ago. What about that? Didn't he say something about furniture buying and all this stuff? And wait. So then they took that and sent it to NBC News, hoping to, Access Hollywood, the little, the tiniest little division of NBC News. It's not even recognized. Like, look what we did. We've got the thing. And they went, oh, you've done so great. Here we go. And then they had it. And that's how it came to light. And they scoured that and scoured everything else in every drawer that they could find anything on him.
Some people, they're charmed when I can tell them firsthand that Vanna White likes to knit backstage on the Wheel of Fortune set. But I find that Trump voters, well, they're far less happy when I tell them barstool stories about The Apprentice and its propped-up host. Seems what troubles them the most. The first-hand stories, told then between martinis and cheese goldfish from the mouths of the guys who had to turn, as we would say back in the promo business, chicken to chicken salad. Because the truth is, I cashed out many a tab for those poor bastards who had to string together Trump's failings to smoke and mirror his success. So, like my colleagues at NBC and the chicken salad chefs at Mark Burnett, I can say firsthand what became the Lion of Mar-a-Lago. Started out as a made-for-TV paper tiger, sold American. That's from the Keepers of the Truth and the Ghosts of the Bel Air Bar and Grill.